3 p.m. I was free. I didn't know what to do. But then I saw my beautiful PS4. And I said, I can play something. I came to my gallery of PS4 games. I took everything from the gallery. And then I started looking for the game. It's not a complete saga, so in short terms, I just don't want to play this. I don't need to explain anything. Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood for this. No thanks. Why? Goodbye, neighbor. Not this again. Jackpot. What's the next game? Another Spider-Man? Wait a minute. Which Spider-Man should I play? Marvel's Spider-Man was released on September 7, 2018. Many say that this is the best Spider-Man game. It's one of my top 5 favorites, but it's still not my favorite. The game received very good ratings, 8.7 from IGN. In August 2018, Insomniac has started working on another Spider-Man game, but it wasn't Marvel Spider-Man 2. It was Spider-Man Miles Morales. Miles Morales also appeared in Spider-Man as a supporting character. On November 12, 2020, Spider-Man Miles Morales is out. Honestly, the game was mid to me. It wasn't exactly the same as the last game. In this you have new powers, a new story, and that's about it. But both games are a lot of fun to play. Which one is better? Now I will not go through the entire story of both games, but I will say what I like about each story. Spider-Man has a very good story. The best part of the story for me are when the whole Sinister Six runs away and then you have to find them around the city, or sometimes they find you. Also, I like the fact that the whole game isn't just about Spider-Man going around town and stopping crime. You have various stories. For example, Peter works with Octavius and volunteers at Feast. Something else that I really like is that they put Sables. Sables are a really good addition to the game. The last time we saw a Silver Sable was probably in Ultimate Spider-Man. They work for Norman Osborn. I love the whole story of Devil's Breath. How you have to stop Mr. Negative and Dr. Octopus from taking the Devil's Breath. And Dr. Octopus as a main villain was great. I think they explained it well enough why Octavius hates Norman. Oh yeah, speaking of Norman, I hate that Norman is the mayor. I think it's just kind unnecessary, you know. Okay, this story isn't that bad, but it's not really good either. The plot is mainly about how Miles learns to be a Spider-Man, which is great, but I don't like these minor sub-stories. First of all, I hate the story of Finn, how she and her brother worked at Roxxon. An accident has occurred and Finn wants revenge. Miles tries to stop her. I think Finn is very poorly developed. The only thing we get is that dinner, a few flashbacks, and a few things in the present. And that's it! Everything else is her plan and Tinker. Oh yes, this is Tinkerer. Isn't the Tinker supposed to be a man and old? Roxxon is better than Sables, I think. Roxxon is much more ready to combat Spider-Man than Sables. I think this is it. Just kidding. One more thing. The Prowler. One of the best things about this game is the Prowler. I like that one mission where you fight against him. Now, that's it. The game loop in Marvel Spider-Man is very addictive. Swinging mechanics are the best in Spider-Man 2. There's a lot of gadgets you can use, and the Arkham-inspired combat system is great. The stealth is also great. There's a lot of activities and side missions across Manhattan to keep you occupied between story missions. And once you complete the story, you can still enjoy web swinging, interrupted by criminal activities, and there's one bad thing about this. Harry missions. They feel so out of place, like they added them just before the game came out. The only useful thing about them is that you can change time of the day when entering Oscorp Outpost. Now Miles Morales. The first thing I noticed was better swinging. Look, Spider-Man can also do stunts while swinging, but Miles does it better. Spider-Man's web swinging looks boring. Miles' stunt moveset feel energetic. Overall, it's more fun to swing as Miles. Miles can turn invisible, which can be very helpful during the stealth, and if that wasn't enough, Miles has Venom powers, ranging from Venom Punch to charging generators. Even the side missions in this game feel more like something a friendly neighborhood would do. They're just street level, as Spider-Man's side missions should be. It seems like something Spider-Man would encounter on a daily level, unlike Peter's side missions, which feel like regular story missions but shorter, if you get what I mean. Now, as you might have expected, Spider-Man has a lot of suits. A lot of iconic suits, but also a lot of bad suits. Or at least mediocre ones. I would even say some suits are unnecessary. I mean, look at this. Who approved this? Why do we need these suits? We could have gotten the OG Iron Spider or Kane in the main game, but they added them in the DLC. Despite this, there's a ton of good and great suits. To be honest, Miles Morales also had some terrible suit designs, and that would be it. We also got some brilliant designs, like Spider-Verse. You're probably expecting I would give the point to Miles, but I can't decide really. Considering everything, I would say it's a tie. In every Spider-Man media, we come to expect a good villain. Marvel Spider-Man delivered. The villain roster is great. Each serves a purpose. Each has a deep story behind them. They even have genius suit designs. Except for Electro. Justice for Electro. He almost always ends up with a bad design. I mean, he looks like Dr. Manhattan. The classic suit is just so iconic, but I understand it wouldn't work in this grounded universe. Shocker is probably by far my favorite design in the game. It's not really his classic suit, but you can see the inspiration. You see, Miles Morales has a problem. The design choices are questionable. But before I get to bad designs, let's go to good designs. The Prowler. That's about it. We have this guy that looks like Eddie Brock, and now the big bad Tinker. Early in the video I mentioned that Tinker is supposed to be an old man. Well, in this game, she isn't. That's right, she. Oh my god, she is supposed to be Miles' old friend who disappeared from the face of the earth. Just to came back again with an awful suit design. What is this, Cyberpunk 2077? And whose ideas was to incorporate the color red on Rhino's suit? I get it, he is working for Roxxon and their main color is red. But they're disrespecting Rhino, and they're overusing him. He appeared too many times just to get killed off disrespectfully, even off screen in the next installment of Marvel Spider-Man. The whole choice of villains in this game doesn't work well with the story. If you ask me, the whole plot is Miles trying to take down an evil corporation from taking over his neighborhood. And for some reason he fights Rhino twice. One more thing you can do in the open world, if you're bored fighting all the criminals, you can always go to collecting Peter's old backpacks or taking pictures of New York landmarks. That's not all you can search for. Black Cat, she left you clues, and then Mysterious Taskmaster set up a series of challenges across the city. There are also hidden locations to photograph and gang bases to clear out. Collecting backpacks will reveal some stuff Peter scattered around New York, and knowing Peter, he of course has to comment on what he found.
Spider plushie!
Finding all these grants you tokens you can use to unlock the suits. Miles Morales copied the base from the last game, but they are boring. Nothing changed since Spider-Man. There's also a feel forced, like they're not side content. Like in Spider-Man, you can also collect postcards, which are basically a twist on backpacks, and photos from previous game. Time captures are basically just another way to repeat the backpacks. The only collectible I actually enjoyed collecting are the Brawler samples. You have to find certain location and record sounds you hear until you find which sound Uncle Aaron wanted you to find. Then at the end you are awarded with a cool purple suit and a beat made from the sounds you recorded. So Miles Morales collectibles are just a watered down version of Peter's. So yeah, I finally know what to play. We can say the Marvel Spider-Man is miles better than Spider-Man Miles Morales. Did you get? Please laugh. So if I find myself in a situation like this again, I know what's my choice. Don't get me wrong, Miles Morales is a good game. It's short and overpriced. It has some issues, but so does its 2018 counterpart. Taking everything into question, my choice will be Marvel Spider-Man.